Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Pro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube.
No one is safe. No one can hide.
Make sure you hit that like button.
Who the fuck he talking to?
Subscribe to the channel if you new.
Who he telling me who I am? I know who I am. But see, everybody got somebody that's trying to tell them who the fuck they are. I know who I am.
I be your host, Main Event Pro.
I'm driving now.
If y'all keep whatting me, I'm gonna smash all of y'all like I would smash Steve Austin.
Bitch, you heard me.
I said, how's he truly gonna feel? You deaf or something? They're deaf.
Handle to my talent. You all sound like a bunch of ducks. What? Shut up while I'm talking.
You're a failure, say what? My point exactly. Really? We're gonna play this game again. Alexa Bliss is the best, say what? Exactly. Which is
Probably the most pain that you've ever felt in your life. I'll tell you what, why don't you say what if you like to sleep with your own sister?
Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you new. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube.
And this is what a last real champion looks like.
Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Pro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube.
No one is safe. No one can hide.
Make sure you hit that like button.
Who the fuck he talking to?
Subscribe to the channel if you new.
Who he telling me who I am? I know who I am. But see, everybody got somebody that's trying to tell them who the fuck they are. I know who I am.
I be your host, Main Event Pro.
I'm driving now.
If y'all keep whatting me, I'm gonna smash all of y'all like I would smash Steve Austin.
Bitch, you heard me.
I said, how's he truly gonna feel? You deaf or something? They're deaf.
Handle to my talent. You all sound like a bunch of ducks. What? Shut up while I'm talking.
You're a failure, say what? My point exactly. Really? We're gonna play this game again. Alexa Bliss is the best, say what? Exactly. Which is
Probably the most pain that you've ever felt in your life. I'll tell you what, why don't you say what if you like to sleep with your own sister?
Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you new. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube.
And this is what a last real champion looks like.
Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Pro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube.
No one is safe. No one can hide.
Make sure you hit that like button.
Who the fuck he talking to?
Subscribe to the channel if you new.
telling me who I am. I know who I am. But see, everybody got somebody that's trying to tell them who the fuck they are. I know who I am.
I be your host, Main Event Pro.
I'm driving now.
If y'all keep whatting me, I'm gonna smash all of y'all like I would smash Steve Austin.
Bitch, you heard me.
I said, how's he truly gonna feel? You deaf or something? They're deaf.
Handle to my talent. You all sound like a bunch of ducks. What? Shut up while I'm talking.
You're a failure, say what? My point exactly. Really? We're gonna play this game again. Alexa Bliss is the best, say what? Exactly. Which is
probably the most pain that you've ever felt in your life. I'll tell you what, why don't you say what if you like to sleep with your own sister?
Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube.
And this is what a last real champion looks like.
Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Pro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. And we're about to just first I want to go through SmackDown. I wanted to do it live, so I didn't drop no video or the review because I wanted to do it live. So we're gonna review that. We're gonna do a review of SmackDown, and then we're gonna talk about directions of each champion and some etc. things. So let me get my banner up. Let's get my banner. So we can goddamn know what we're doing, right? So let's talk about this SmackDown review. You know what I'm saying? And it was SmackDown was all right. It was all right. You know, they're trying to build up to the PLE. I don't know if they're going to Saudi Arabia or not, due to the things that have been happening between the governments and the presidents and all that politics stuff that I don't get into. So with the bombing and everything, I don't know if WWE gonna travel or if they gonna maybe just pick a spot to do the PLE. But LA Knight kicked off the show. He kicked out the show. He called out Seth Rollins. He wanted a piece of Seth Rollins. Paul Heyman comes out. So LA Knight, he need to get out the city before something bad happened to him. LA Knight refuses. Said, you try and threaten me. Do not threaten me with a good time. Shouts out to my boy Drip. Don't threaten me with a good time, is what LA Knight was saying. And so the henchman, Seth Rollins' henchman comes out, because this is not a faction. His henchman comes out. His dogs, his front yard dogs comes out. They beat down LA Knight. LA Knight grabs a chair and runs him off. Later on, it was announced that LA Knight would take on Bronson Reed in a match. Then we get Alexa Bliss versus Asuka for the Queen of the Ring qualification advancement. And then I liked it. It was a good match. It started out slow, but it picked up later on. I'm glad it wasn't no interference that let these two women go one-on-one, which was delightful. We've been seeing a lot of disqualifications and interferences in matches lately, and it was just good to see a one-on-one match, right? But Asuka picks up the win to advance in Queen of the Ring. Then we get Jade, Michin, and B-Fab backstage. And Michin and B-Fab want to talk about the women's tag titles. They want to go after the women's tag titles. Michin looks like she's trying to. She had her own character going for a minute, and then they put her with B-Fab. Now she got to act like she from the hood and shit. She's trying to act like she from the hood. But anyway, they walk off be fair, give Jade, get him, girl, that type of shit. Jade get interviewed. Jade cut a nice promo, better than usual. We got Chelsea Green and Alexa Bliss arguing. Chelsea talking down on Alexa. Charlotte pulled up, and she want to match with Chelsea Green. Alexa Bliss says, "I don't need your help." Charlotte Flair said, "Girl, I ain't here to help you." But set that match up. Kit Wilson versus Aleister Black. Kit Wilson was in the ring waiting on Aleister Black to come out. Aleister Black did his intro. He got halfway down the ring. Kit Wilson was attacked by R-Truth. And R-Truth walks up the ramp. After they calm him down, he walking up the ramp. Aleister Black looking at him crazy. Like, man, I know you didn't let me just do my entrance for nothing. You know how long it take to do just that little part of my entrance? So they got into it backstage, which is setting up a match with R-Truth and Aleister Black. That's what it looked like. So R-Truth is really going unhinged, and it looked like they're going to set up something with him and Aleister Black. Maybe Aleister Black turn dark. He go dark, go heel. Maybe because they're two faces, but I don't mind face versus face. I don't mind heel versus heel. I don't mind those dynamics. You know what I'm saying? Cody came out. He was about to speak, and Jey Uso music hit. Jey Uso comes out, and then he does his yeet thing. Then he wanted to. You want to run it back? So they ran it back. I get tired of him running that shit back, man. I really do. He gave his little promo. Yeet. You know what I'm saying? Sammy came out and got the crying about how he never got a chance to be champion. I'm standing in the ring with two champions, and I never got to be champion. So it's my time to finish my story. And the Orton comes out, told Sammy, yeah, you will be champion one day, but not right now. Cody never said a word. Cody didn't get not one word out. I'm pretty sure this is going to upset him later on in this match with Jey Uso. So it may be like storytelling right there, plot-wise, that Jey Uso messed up his promo that he was about to cut. Sammy messed up his promo, and Randy Orton messed up his promo. You know, he didn't get to say shit. We got Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton in a good match. No disqualifications, no interferences. I like that. Let these folks battle it out. Let the best person win. You know what I'm saying? We don't need all the interference and disqualifications. God damn, through the whole damn show. So Sami Zayn and Randy Orton put up a good match. Sami Zayn was he did pretty good in the match, but he didn't overcome. Randy overcame, and he put down Sammy, and he advances in the King of the Ring. Nia Jax came out saying she wants her title back. Tiffany pulled up. Tiffany announced that she made a last woman standing match with her and Nia Jax. So they will be having the last woman standing. They get the brawling. Nia Jax put down Tiffany. Naomi can't come out to cash in, and Nia Jax would not let her cash in. Tiffany hit Naomi off the side of the ring. She landed on Nia. And Naomi was all up in Nia Jax's face, like, bitch, what the fuck is you doing? Don't you see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to cash this thing in. I'm trying to cash it in. But that was the end of that segment. Then we got Charlotte Flair versus Chelsea Green in a nice match. The Hervis tried to interfere. Charlotte Flair was overcoming. She put down Chelsea Green, only to get beat down in the end. Alexa Bliss comes out to help Charlotte Flair. She extended her hand for a handshake, and Charlotte walks right past her. So they're indicating that Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss may be teaming up. They may be starting a tag team, and 9 times out of 10, if they start tagging together, they're going after the titles. Solo, we're talking to JC backstage about how to get Jacob back on track. So Solo comes out. calls out Jacob. Jacob comes out. Jacob said, "Is this all about this United States Championship?" He laid it on the mat in between the two and said, "If you want it, come get it. You know what I mean?" Setting up a match with Solo versus Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. Then we get LA Knight versus Bronson Reed. LA Knight surviving Bronson Reed. There was a good match. Really basically to set LA Knight up for a beatdown later on. So Bronson Reed pretty much softened him up. Bronson Reed softened up LA Knight. God damn, these two Bruns. I don't know if I'm saying this shit. Anyway, Brian Breaker comes in the ring. He was annoyed by LA Knight. Spears LA Knight. Oh man. Internet reset it. But all right, we got John Cena versus John Cena versus R-Truth, which was a short match. They did they little special move segments. And then LA Knight, John Cena takes out R-Truth with the title. CM Punk comes out. And then he gets dropped by John Cena. John Cena cut a promo, which was a pipe bomb. And that was it. That was SmackDown. But I did have a little miss up. My goddamn internet had reset it, but it's back now. It was resetting itself for some fucking reason. But that was your SmackDown. Now we're going to talk about the Raw Tag Titles. Let's talk about what position this is. Let's talk about the Raw Tag Team titles, which the New Day are holding right now. Where are they going with the New Day and the Tag Team titles? What we doing? Huh? Not too many tag teams on Raw either, huh? Alpha Academy, which is Otis been MIA. Chad Gable. Not Chad Gable, but Chad Gable crew. Creed Brothers. So I wonder what they're gonna do with the men's tag team title, because it's they trying to find competition, they say. Competition. So I'm thinking maybe they bring up somebody from NXT to challenge the New Day. Until maybe Jey Uso, rumors, Jey Uso and Jimmy supposed to be coming back as a tag team. Now, if Jay and Jimmy come back as a tag team, they'll be coming back to Raw, since Axiom or Fraxium rather is on SmackDown. So I'm thinking in my head that they may be bringing Jimmy and Jay to Raw if they were to start back tagging. But we'll talk a little bit more about what Jey Uso going from here a little later. Let's talk about let's see. The SmackDown tag titles. Let's see. Let's talk about the SmackDown tag title, which is being held by Dawkins and Forbes, Street Profits. They're holding the tag titles. They done ran through damn near everybody in the tag division on there. They go against the Y6 this upcoming Friday. Now, do I agree the Y6 should have the titles? Hell no. Hell to the no. Ain't no way the Y6 should defeat the Street Profits. No way. No how. But this should end in shenanigans. Maybe DIY comes out and attack the Y6. Maybe they come out because they definitely want their shots at them tag titles again. They want to become champions again. So where are they going? Nobody know. So I think the Street Profits gonna hold these things down to at least SummerSlam. I don't mind them holding it down till WrestleMania. But I think they're gonna hold it down to SummerSlam. And we'll see. Let me contemplate a little bit to see who will take these titles off them. But I damn sure hope it ain't the Y6. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Y6. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Let's talk about the women tag titles. Let's talk about that. the women tag team titles, which is currently held by Raquel Rodriguez and Leah Morgan, who is out on injury, which in storyline, Roxanne will be taking Leah Morgan's place. And I hate this. I hate when this happens. Somebody got to lose for somebody else to win type of situation with the injury. So with Leah Morgan being gone, this is Roxanne's chance to impress, to show out, to get that recognition she well deserved, right? Without being overshadowed by Leah Morgan. Now, I hate that happened, but let's just go along with the story the way it's going. So with Leah Morgan being out, Roxanne has a time to shine with Raquel Rodriguez. This gives them time to amplify the story. It gives them time to get more challenges for that title so Roxanne can show out. We do got Maxine Dupree and Natalya. We do have them two teaming up. So with Natalya and Maxine teaming up, those are two challengers right there. Now, those are one challenger. I'm saying two, like it's separate. But anyway, we do got B-Fab and Mi-Chin. Those are two people to challenge for the tag titles, the women's tag titles. So with that being said, they'll run through those two teams. By this time, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte should have been got it together where they can challenge for the tag titles. They capture the tag titles. Raquel and Roxanne, they continue their story without the titles. Maybe they go back and forth a little bit, then continue their story without the titles. But this is a chance for Roxanne to shine. A big chance. I hate it for Leah Morgan to be out. But somebody got to lose for somebody to win, right? And right now, this is a chance for Roxanne to take that win. Let's talk about the United States title. Let's talk about it. Currently, Jacob Fatu is your men United States champion, and currently he just issued out a challenge to Solo Sikoa for the title, and it's been approved. So we'll be getting Jacob Fatu versus Solo for the United States Championship, and I don't see Solo losing this match. If he loses the match, it'll be by disqualification. And if Solo lose by disqualification, Jacob gonna think that's not enough. It's not enough. We need another match with some stipulations. No disqualification match type of shit. Maybe a cage match. Maybe Hell in the Cell, which Hell in the Cell should be used for bigger feuds, but I wouldn't be surprised. And then Solo introduces new upcoming Hikuleo to help him win the title off of Jacob Fatu. And then this like a back paddle for Jacob, right? Because Jacob will be tagging with Jimmy. Looks like they're going to be tagging for a little second. But we'll see direction that they head into, but that's the direction right now. Jacob Fatu and Jimmy teaming up, taking on Solo in his fashion. If he gang a new person, it'll be a fashion. Right now, it's just a tag team. The Women's United States Championship. Zelina Vega is your current holder. Julia is the competitor for the championship. And I do see Zelina defeating Julia the first round. I do see that. I know a lot of people gonna hate that Zelina defeats Julia. Barely defeats Julia in that roll-up bullshit, right? Or Julia may be too overconfident and she loses. But in the end, Julia will defeat Zelina Vega for that title, and I hope Julia amplify that United States Women title to the fullest. But I got Julia defeating Zelina probably at SummerSlam. Probably at SummerSlam. Let me know what y'all think about that down in the comments. IC title, the Intercontinental title. Currently, Dirty Dom is your men Intercontinental champion. Going against AJ Styles. AJ Styles will not win. And I think this feud I think it's about to be vice versa. And I do think Finn gonna have a lot to do with Dom getting the win. I do think AJ Styles and Finn gonna start having that face-to-face feud. I do think Dirty Dom gonna still be inserted into that feud. I do think they're gonna have a triple threat with AJ Styles versus Dirty Dom versus Finn Balor. And this time around, Finn Balor pins Dirty Dom. How did that taste, Dirty Dom fans? Hold on, don't talk about me. I'm a Dirty Dom fan. I'm talking about myself. How did that taste? Huh? You don't taste too good, huh? And then Finn gonna use the same thing Dirty Dom used on him. The title is still in Judgment Day. It's still within the group, right? Yeah. And where they go from there, we'll see. As for the women's Intercontinental Championship, who holding the women? Who holding that title? They don't showcase shit. They don't showcase these titles. That I be forgetting who holding these motherfuckers. Who holding the women's IC title? I write it down. Oh, Becky Lynch. I'm tripping. Becky Lynch holding the IC title, right? She's in this vortex with Lyra and Bayley. In the end, man, this shit ain't gonna end till next year. And they need to start building up other people with the IC title. And that's where I do have a problem with the titles. Our titles are used to amplify storylines and not the people. And that's a problem. That's a problem. And we're going to be in the Bayley versus Lyra versus Becky Lynch vortex for a while. And the title may go back and forth. From Becky to Bayley, back to Becky to Lyra. Right? And it's not doing nobody no good. I mean, the match is good. They're giving us good matches, but it's not doing nobody. It's not serving no purpose. It's just storyline purpose. But it's not amplifying no other superstar. And that's a problem. A big problem. Let's talk about this world title, man. Let's talk about this bullshit. Gunther versus Goldberg. Gunther versus Goldberg. Goldberg walked his ass down. Goldberg limped his ass down that ramp. Slowly got into the ring. And that boy was sweating harder than a fat boy jogging. You know what I'm saying? He was out of breath. He was tired. Huh? Yeah. So we get this match, man. This is gonna be, man, a Goldberg win. This match, bro, is over with for Gunther. I'm talking about over with, huh? This is sad for me. I don't like it. I understand it's Goldberg last match. They won it for the world title. They sacrificed Jey Uso title run to make this happen. And I don't like it. I don't like it. That's all I got to say about that shit. I do want to say, though, like, I know everybody was upset that they took the title off of Jey Uso. I do think them taking the title off of Jey Uso, I believe that was going to have Goldberg versus Gunther in a non-title match. I believe that was the plan. But Triple H said the fans don't have a voice. The fans don't make nothing happen. The fans need to sit down and enjoy the goddamn show, right? So he gave us our truth back. Y'all want truth? Okay. Well, he didn't. Nick Khan did. So Triple H said, okay, since y'all got truth back, let me fuck with y'all other boy. I believe this is what went down. And Triple H might got it in his head. It might never told nobody else. But this is what he did. And this is what I think he did, rather. Y'all got y'all boy's truth back. So I'm going to fuck with y'all other boy. And I'm going to take the title off him sooner than later. And that's why they took the title off of Jey Uso. Because of the R-Truth situation. I think that's why Triple H did that. Undercover, allegedly. I think he did that because he gave us truth. So he takes something else. You give us something to take something else away, right? You give us what we want, then you take away something that the people are kind of proud of, which I ain't give a damn anyway. I ain't give a damn because Jey Uso was sweating under pressure. Jey Uso couldn't cut a goddamn babyface promo for shit. Jey Uso was forgetting his lines. Jey Uso wanted to run it back too many damn times. Now, Jey Uso, my boy. That's where my name come from, right? Main event Jey Uso, main event Fro. You feel me? Right? But this ain't main event Jey Uso. This is Yeet Uso. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the right-hand man main event Jey Uso, right? This is Yeet Uso. And he can't cut a promo to say his goddamn title. So that's why they took it from his ass. And because they gave us R-Truth, you take away something else from the fans. So, yeah, there we have it. And there you go. Let's talk about the WWE title, which John Cena currently holds. He'll be going into a match with CM Punk. And CM Punk will not take the win because John Cena got to finish his goddamn tour story. And his story ends with Cody Rhodes taking the title, right? Cody Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I do think Cody Rhodes gonna win King of the Ring. Randy Orton yet loses another King of the Ring. Cody Rhodes get another shot at the title. Cody Rhodes wins the title. But we got to take Randy Orton's words to consideration. To get to that title, Cody, I kick your face in to get to that title. So maybe Randy Orton holds back in King of the Ring, which causes him the match. Cody wins the title off of John Cena. John Cena reverts back to the good Cena. He go back face, whatever, and finish his tour as a face. But in all due, Randy versus Cody will be Randy going heel. This time he wants to kick Cody face off. He wants to kick it off, right? So that's what we're looking at with the WWE title. That's what we're looking at. We're not gonna talk about NXT this round because I haven't been watching NXT. I've been getting the highlights, but I haven't been watching it to talk about it because I was consuming too much wrestling. I had to slow it down a little bit. So I haven't been covering NXT. I had to take a break. So, with all that being said, where do Jey Uso go from here? Even though I'm predicting that he lose his match tomorrow night, or tonight rather. I'm predicting that he lose against Cody. But where do Jey Uso go? I believe that Uso stay in the main title picture for just a minute. But we got to get some more people build up. Can we build some people through Jey Uso? And Jey Uso been actually the match with Logan Paul, good. His last match with Gunther, good. His match with Seth Rollins, great. You know what I'm saying? So I do think Jey Uso been taking lessons from Seth Rollins. I think Seth Rollins been teaching Jey Uso how to work the ring as a face. You know what I'm saying? Even though he need to hold his ribs a little bit more, let us know that he's hurting a little bit more. Can we do that, Jay? Can we hold your ribs a little bit more? Stop acting like the shit not hurting when it should be hurting, right? You taped up, bro. You should hold your ribs on every move, like Seth Rollins do. Seth Rollins will sell the hell out of some broken ribs. Should do the same, Jay. But where did Jey Uso go? Where do we go from here? Back to the tag division. I think that'll be best. Jey Uso, if Jey Uso do not go back to the tag division with his brother, then they should turn Jey Uso heel. Just go ahead and do a heel turn. I know I said Sami Zayn should turn heel, but that was when Jey Uso had the title. Jey Uso no longer has the title. Sami Zayn do not have to go heel if they planning on Sami Zayn winning the title next WrestleMania versus Seth Rollins. He need to win it as a face. Now, Jey Uso need to be the one to go heel. His promos are way better. I feel the Uso penitentiary vibe. I feel the right-hand man vibe. I don't give a damn what the tribal chief says vibe. I feel that shit. Can we get Jey Uso back in that character? Or somewhat in that character in a different frame? Can we get that? Can we get that? So let's move to the next topic. And it's let me get my shit right. All right, we talked about that. We talked about that. We talked about that. We talked about that. I want to say this. I'm gonna take this down real quick. Let's give shouts out to Kairi Sane, man. Poor Kairi Sane. She going through it. I know she going through it. Because Kairi Sane is a wrestler. Respectful wrestlers. I'm pretty sure she respects her opponents. But her missing her spot with Zoe Starks, even though she missed her spot, it wasn't her fault. And everybody can say, oh, she missed a spot, it's her fault. No. Did y'all see the way Zoe Stark came out the ropes? Zoe Stark did not do a missile drop kick. Zoe Stark did a fucking Liu Kang drop kick. She did a fucking martial arts drop kick. When she came out the ropes, she came off like how Sid Vicious did with his boot to the face off the top rope move. That's how she came off the top ropes. Because if she would have did a missile drop kick, she would have landed on her stomach or her back, not her leg. So she extended one leg toward the ground and tried to reach with the other leg. So that wasn't Kairi Sane's fault. But poor Kairi Sane going through it in that little ass bump she did to Liv Morgan threw her shoulder out of socket. And now she's injured. And now everybody's saying Kairi Sane, get her out, keep her out the ring. Keep her away from people. Poor Kairi Sane. Po Ting Ting. But I'm going to give a shout out to Kairi Sane from over here. We're going to shout out to Kairi Sane. You know what I'm saying? And hope that her mentality, her mental is at a stable place. That's her mentality is at a stable place. Because that can be mind-boggling. You know what I'm saying? It can be very mind-boggling. And to hear all the insults and stuff from other people, yes, that can be very mind-boggling. So, with that being said, let's go to the next topic, which is which is all right. Okay. Then I put too many L's in that bitch. I put fuck it. We gonna keep the mistake up there. Seth Rollins do not have a faction. Seth Rollins do not have a faction, people. This is not a faction. Did y'all see what the fuck Brian Breaker did on SmackDown? Brian Saxon walked into the room. Brian Breaker got the barking like my dog outside when somebody walk up. You know what the fuck was that? What was that? Huh? What we doing with Brian Breaker? We done turned this man to a real life dog. Sick him, Brian. Sick him. What we doing with Brian Breaker? I don't like it. I do not like it. Seth Rollins do not have a faction. I thought there was a faction, but no, these are henchmen. These are fucking bodyguards. These are watchdogs. You know what I mean? Huh? We got watchdogs for Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is supposed to be building the next generation, helping people rise to the top, and giving people a rub on the shoulder. Huh? No, Seth Rollins is doing what Seth Rollins do best. Look out for himself. Seth Rollins is looking out for himself, right? Or else he'll be letting Brian Breaker go after the title. He'll be letting Bronson Reed go after the title. What are we doing? I don't like it. I don't like it. I like the three together, paired together. It looks dominating. It looks like a threat. But when all you got to do is throw a bone to distract Brian Breaker, what are we doing? This man is a real life dog. Bruh, I wish I should have clipped that shit, but it's all good. That shit was crazy. I'm gonna tell you, I was listening and I was tapping on my phone doing something, and all I hear was back down, boy, back down, boy. That was Paul Heyman telling him. Not him, back down, boy. Where is the fuck man, bro? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Do what they need to do. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Seth Rollins got henchmen, watchdogs, guards. I think that was it, man. I think that's all I had. We talked about everything else. Man, I tell you, man. Where we going? Where we going from here? Where we going from here with WWE? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Are y'all enjoying what they're issuing out lately? The Cena run has got a little better. But the championship titles is what I got a problem with. I got a fucking problem with that. The championship titles are advancing storylines, not amplifying the talent. And that is a fucking problem. A big problem that I don't like. King of the Ring. They changed King of the Ring. King of the Ring used to be used to amplify the next talent, to hype up the next talent. Now, we got main event people in the King of the Ring. We got people that can ask for a title shot and get a title shot in King of the Ring. Now, the women's, they side did okay. Because you ain't even got women built the fuck up anyway, so they did okay with what they did. But the men's, y'all got people that main evented War Games. The 4 people that won War Games, along with Seth Rollins, but y'all got them in King of the Ring.
instead of using the new talent and amplify them. So King of the Ring gonna be based off who going next for the title, which is gonna be a big name, somebody who's been there and done that before. That's what we're looking at for King of the Ring. Okay, I'm not impressed. I am not impressed. What's up, Rambo? Appreciate you coming through. Say put the do-rag on and go to sleep. Oh, nah, bro. You put the do-rag on and go to sleep. Do it, you do. But yeah, man, it's I don't like it. I don't like what's going on. But I'm just enjoying the show. I'm doing what Triple H told my ass to do. Sit back and enjoy the goddamn show. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna enjoy the show. I'm gonna sit my black ass down. I'm gonna pop some popcorn. I'm gonna eat some steak. And I'm gonna enjoy the show. And then I'm gonna talk a little shit about it when I pop up on the damn podcast, right? Yeah, what I'm gonna do. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna get them one more time and they through. You know what I'm saying? I done gave you too many chances. It ain't no joke.
One more time. And you're through. I done gave you too many chances, baby.
It's early. It ain't no joke. But yeah, man, it's all good, man. I'm just gonna enjoy the show, pretty much. Is Jey Uso ass? Nah, Jey Uso actually getting better. His promos is ass. Jey Uso running it back is ass. That's it. He just need to change that shit up. Stop running that shit back like you just won the title and learn how to cut some goddamn promos. But he know how to cut promos. Learn how to cut babyface promos. Because Jey Uso can cut heel promos, not babyface promos. That's it. Other than that, let Seth Rollins keep training your ass because him being under Seth Rollins training had done him some good. Actually done him some good. Say, to be honest, don't want to see his ass hold a single title again. I can agree. Well, maybe mid-card title, yeah. Heavyweight, main picture, no. Unless you know how to cut some good damn promos to get me excited. But if you want to keep running that shit back and yeeting, definitely not. Definitely not. He need to come up with a new stick. He need to definitely come up with a new stick, man. But yeah, God damn it. Yeah, it's been wild for Jey Uso, but his ride is over with. It's been a ride, but his ride is over with. And R-Truth is driving now. Jey Uso in the passenger seat and R-Truth driving now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what's going on right now. But yeah, man, it's been all right, man. It's been a good show, man. It's been a good show. Anybody got any questions before I get up out of here? Because I'm about to end the show for the night. What time it is? Damn, it is pretty early. I got started late. As fuck. So LA Knight should have gotten Jey Uso push, winning the Royal Rumble, beating Gunther to where we are now. I'm gonna keep that up. LA Knight should have won Money in the Bank. That's what should have happened. LA Knight should have won Money in the Bank and cashed in on Gunther versus Jey Uso. That's what should have happened. And then LA Knight get in a feud with Seth Rollins. You see how I'm what I'm doing? But LA Knight is in a feud with Seth Rollins and his watchdogs allegedly, and ain't nothing on the line. Nothing on the line. That's what should have happened. LA Knight should have won the briefcase, cashed in on Gunther and Jey Uso, won the title, and had Seth Rollins going after him. Then you put Gunther versus, and he being his Goldberg shit. Jey Uso, King of the Ring shit. While Seth and LA Knight feud. It's easy fucking writing. Triple H, Triple S, easy writing. They should Sammy face Gunther at SummerSlam, win the title, and have Seth cash in on him to face him at WrestleMania. Sammy missed out on SummerSlam because he got beat by Randy Orton, remember? The winner of King of the Ring faces the world champion. Now, if they have another tournament and Sammy win it to face Gunther, then yeah, I can see that. If Cody goes after John Cena, right? We got to hope Jey Uso don't win the fucking King of the Ring. Because yet, we don't have those answers yet. So, with that being said, if Cody goes after, if Cody or Randy goes after John Cena, then Raw can have their little mini tournament to see who goes for Gunther. Sammy wins that tournament. Sammy goes after Gunther, wins the title. Yes, Seth Rollins definitely cashing in on him. Most definitely. And I can see that. And then, yes, Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, where he finally defeats Seth Rollins for the championship. And he get his moment. We finally get our moment, the Sami Zayn fans. We get our moment and get it out the way. After that, we need to focus on younger talent. We need to focus on bringing younger talent up. It's a New Day ass. Now, their storyline is ass. The New Day, they always top level shit. But the story they got, if WWE would have did what the fuck I told them to do, if WWE, after they tore down Big Ego, after they did that, they should have came in wrecking shit. Chair shots the motherfuckers, almost taking people out for their career, like put somebody's head on the turnbuckle, wedge the chair right there on their head, and act like they're finna do a drop kick on the chair, then somebody come in and, the referees break it up and stop them. That type of shit, like, make them deadly. Not only that week, but next week, do the shit again. Now, this time, you got them on the ground, lay the chair on their head, and be about to do a stump out the top ropes, and somebody stop them. No. Like, just start teasing that they about to fuck some shit up. That's how they're supposed to do in New Day. But now, Triple Ass didn't want to do nothing. He didn't want to do that. Slow burn. Slow storytelling. Man, get the fuck out of here, Triple H. You and your slow ass storytelling is fucking up a lot of goddamn storylines and a lot of people momentum. That's what he doing. Say most boring wrestlers on the rosters right now. Well, like I said, do the storyline. They ain't got nothing going. They ain't got no opponents. What, Viking Raiders? War Raiders, which they look like they gonna be here soon. They probably be the next to get released, right? Or maybe Eric get released because I'm pretty sure he want to be by his wife. He want to be by his wife's side, and then they can push Ivor as a solo competitor. Who else they got? Alpha Babes. Otis MIA. Don't know where he at. They ain't really got nobody. Creed Brothers. Been there, done that. Unless they make Creed Brothers turn face and defeat the New Day. Been there, done that. So, with that being said, yes, no story, nothing to do, no momentum equals boring. That's all. That's where it's at. That's where New Day sitting there right now. But hey, Xavier Woods with that pimp outfit though, 100. That was 100. You know what I'm saying? That was 100. My boy was pimped out. Let me see, can I find that short real quick? I'm gonna show you how the New Day's supposed to be. Let me find that goddamn short. Let me see. See, can I find that short real quick? Okay. All right. Hope they'll copyright me for this music. Let me get this question out the way, then I'm gonna show you this New Day thing real quick. Say why people want Karrion Kross push if he's ass. To be honest, hope he gets released to not see him waste TV time. Okay. The Karrion Kross problem. You want to know what? I agree with you. I ain't got nothing to say. I don't got nothing to say. I can't defend Karrion Kross. They over with him. It's over with Karrion Kross. It's over with. And the next time Karrion Kross get on screen without Scarlett, it's gonna be some motherfucking problems. Karrion Kross. You got to have Scarlett by your side. You know what I'm saying? God damn it, nobody want to see you goddamn looking crazy and buck-eyed and shit like you just hit some of that pink powder. You feel me? We want to see Scarlett. Yeah. That's the only reason he's still there. Scarlett. All right. I'm gonna show y'all. This how the New Day's supposed to. This how the New Day's supposed to be. Can I amplify that to a bigger screen? You know what I'm saying? All black hoodie. You feel me? All black hoodie, black mask, book bag on like the YNs. Xavier Woods anyway can have the book bag because he's still in his younger state. But yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Big fella, go lay down.
Get the move. This the move set. Man, did you see that shit? You see that? You see that combination?
Big fella, go lay down.
Elbow. On the top row, elbow. Killing him.
Hit on
the face. In the nuts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nut shot again. Yeah. Knees to the side, back and forth.
Like that.
Beat down on top of the rope. Elbows. Continue elbows. And give a hit in the dragon off. Strawberry Paradise. Top of the rope's elbow. You know what I'm saying?
No!
Killing motherfucker. Powerball leg drop. What?
Damn! Oh my! Would not get this shit.
What? Powerball leg drop, huh? That's what the New Day's supposed to be doing. That's what the fuck they're supposed to be doing right there. Terrorizing. Man, I'll tell you. Which wrestler should get released? I don't think nobody should get released, but let the contract expire and not re-sign. Karrion Kross he can go off and do better things. Karrion Kross could be good for TNA. Cedric Alexander just showed up in TNA. Mustafa Ali in TNA. Karrion Kross could go to TNA. Eric from War Raiders, he can go because I wasn't missing his ass. I was enjoying Ivar as a singles competitor. So Eric can go. I would say Tozawa, but Tozawa gonna be like, to me, Tozawa is like the new R-Truth, the Asian R-Truth. You know what I'm saying? He the funny guy backstage. So not Tozawa, because he still can be useful to make me laugh. I had to go through the roster. And look. But nobody should be released, but let their contract expire so they can, won't have to wait no 30 days for them to be in a promotion. And they can go do better things. Shit, look at my girl Sasha Banks. 8 titles, 9 titles, 10 titles. That girl got so many titles, she need people to carry some out to the damn ramp with her. Who should be the first wrestler to wrestle in a ski mask? WWE probably not allowing it to be perceived as racist. Shit, me? Sign me. Put me in a ski mask and let me be the motherfucker that go out there. I can do it. Hold up. I can do it. Yeah. I can do it. And I'll be broken up in 18 different pieces. Now, if they're going to do a ski mask, if you want a ski mask character, Trent Williams is your guy. Trent Williams. That's your guy to do it. Anybody can pull it off. Trent Williams can. But that's the only person I can see pulling that off. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, that's hey, but that New Day shit was tight though, wasn't it? What made that game clip? They did the hell out of that shit. That shit was tight. We got to amplify more wrestlers. Then we ain't got nobody for Obafemi. That the guy who we faced, Tracy Steele, who that guy was, I can't remember his name. But he put Obafemi through a car windshield, gave him a match of his life for the title. But Obafemi overcame and won. And we just ain't got nobody. We ain't got nobody. He's just gonna have to drop the title, like I said. He's gonna have to drop the title and come to the main roster. Feels like the Y6 ripping off a dead guy's gimmick. Thank you. I was saying that. Let's get Bo Dallas back to Bo Dallas. What's his shit was? The thumbs up shit. What Bo Dallas? I can't even think of his gimmick no goddamn more right now. But let's get Bo Dallas back to Bo Dallas. I mean, he ain't got to be the goofy character that he was, but he can be a more serious character and he can pull it off. Dexter Loomis, Joe Gacy, they can go. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can afford to not renew their contract. Eric Rowan. Who was missing Eric Rowan? I wasn't missing his ass. He had the same without his partner. RIP to him. But it's like they can't pull it off. Yes, it was exciting when it first came. What killed them was them being off of TV. Them not having no directions. They had a direction, then they canceled it. What happened to the Miz? I thought they were going after the Miz when they went to SmackDown to chase the Miz. What happened to that story? Just dropped it. Right? Then they disappear for 6 goddamn months. Then they come back with nothing. You going after the tag titles? Uncle Howdy should have been in that motherfucker in John Cena face. No mask, no Howdy, Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas should have been in John Cena face. Let's amp this bitch up. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? Man, the gimmick is trash, bro. It's no, I said it. I said this. Nobody can do Bray Wyatt like Bray Wyatt. That's why they keep trying to make Bo Dallas face look like Bray Wyatt. Why are we doing it? Bray Wyatt lives through Alexa Bliss. When we see the Wyatt sits, we expecting, we got high expectations when we see the Wyatt sits, right? When we see Alexa Bliss, we automatically think of Bray Wyatt. She got Lily and shit. You know what I'm saying? We automatically think, okay, that's Bray Wyatt protege. You see the Wyatt sits and be like, this ain't it. This ain't it. You know, RIP to Bray Wyatt. I know they want his work to continue, but I think Bray Wyatt would rather see his brother flourish inside the WWE than look like trash in the WWE. I think he'll rather have that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I apologize for any Y6 fans. I apologize. Yes, the gimmick was good at the beginning. But WWE, without them giving them no directions, has made this Y6 look terrible. I'm sorry. It's Triple A's fault. Overrated wrestlers on the rosters, overrated. Cody Rhodes, overrated. Jey Uso, overrated. Who else? Sami Zayn right where he need to be. Sami right where he need to be. Goldberg, overrated. Oh shit. Why are we doing this? What Kaiser? Huh? What Ludwig Kaiser? But right now, Karrion Kross being overrated, right? Push Karrion Kross is being overrated. Hold on, let me grab my water. Shit, I'm getting thirsty, boy. Is you thirsty? But yeah, man. Shit. Let me go to the women's side. Jade Cargill, overrated. Stephanie Bakir, overrated. Rhea Ripley, overrated. Yeah. I actually had to be looking at the roster. Should Cody turn heel at SummerSlam for Cena to turn face? It would work for The Rock to come back and have use Cena to get Cody to turn heel. That could happen, though. It could be a double turn. That could happen. Now, I wouldn't put it past that won't happen. So lock that in, because that's a possibility that could happen. We already started. We already got started. Cody Rhodes didn't say a goddamn word this SmackDown. He didn't say nothing. Cody Rhodes were overshadowed by 3 faces 3 people that's supposed to be his friend. And he got overshadowed. They did not let that man get to talk. Everybody got their shit out except Cody Rhodes. Now, what I got to do is go back and watch it and pay attention to Cody's face expression. Right? I didn't look at Cody's face because I was watching the motherfuckers on the microphone. But I ain't think about looking at Cody and see his reactions to what was going on. But to me, that was the start right there. That was the start. And they got to play off of that. So it's a possibility that they do a double turn. Now, what they do with that, Randy Orton goes after Cody, pretty much. And Cody should be the one to turn heel. I know people saying, oh, Randy should turn heel on Cody. No, Cody should turn heel on Randy. Why? Why I say that? Because Randy already told us, I'm enjoying myself. I'm having the best time of my life as a face. So let's not spoil Randy's moment. Randy having the fucking time of his life being a babyface for the first time in his career, this big of a babyface, right? So let's not spoil Randy's moment and turn Cody heel. It's about that time. Cody best being a heel. That's when I like Cody. You know what I'm saying? Dash and Cody. Cody with Ted DiBiase. The Cody that made everybody put a bag over their head. You know what I'm saying? Stardust. I like the Stardust gimmick. I like the heel Cody Rhodes. He's not bad as a face, but better as a heel. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. So yeah, I'd rather see him go heel. So don't be surprised if they do a double turn at SummerSlam. That's if they go that route. If they go that route. Oh, that shit was cold. Oh yeah, don't be surprised if they go that route, bro. It won't surprise me at all. So yeah, this is we'll see, man. Cause Triple H is fucking up shit, really. He's fucking up a lot of shit. He fucking up these titles. I can understand the John Cena shit, but I don't agree with the Gunther. And I don't like that Seth Rollins got the briefcase because he don't need it. LA Knight can use it. And then you want to put him in a feud with Seth Rollins. Okay, let's Seth Rollins put the briefcase on the line against LA Knight. Let's do that. Make this shit interesting. Let's make this interesting. Should Logan Paul win a top title at some point? Yes, at some point, Logan Paul will win the top title. Next year, Logan Paul will be your Money in the Bank. Hey, this ain't a prediction. This a spoiler. You know what I'm saying? Logan Paul will be your next Money in the Bank. And he will win the title. Will he hold it long? I think it's gonna be a publicity stunt. He's just gonna stunt with the title, have it on his TV show or his YouTube show, take it to different events, you know, and show it off, pretty much. And by that time, by next year, I wouldn't be surprised if his brother learned how to wrestle a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised at all. You see Jake Paul help him win it. So be looking out for that Paul Brothers takeover. Then maybe we can get the Paul Brothers versus the Usos. Maybe we can get that. So Yes, sir. Maybe we can get that. You know what I'm saying? I was looking for something. I was looking for something that I can't find. So fuck it. Say, who from AEW come back to WWE and get the Cody Rhodes push? Samoa Joe would dog walk all they asses. Man, Samoa Joe, I don't think they're gonna bring Samoa Joe back though. And then he came, they got rid of him. He came back, they got rid of him again. I don't think it's gonna be a third time. I don't think Samoa Joe coming back for the third time. So, so who can come from AEW to WWE? If anybody can do it, it'll be Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is the only one I can think of right now that can come from AEW back to WWE and get a Cody Rhodes push. Yep, Dean Ambrose, man. But like I said, man, we still not amplifying the new talent. We keep using this old talent, not pushing the new talent. If Seth Rollins got a so-called faction, right? So-called faction. Seth Rollins got watchdogs. Maybe Randy Orton need to start a faction. Maybe Randy Orton need to go pick up Ethan Page. Maybe Randy Orton need to go pick up Saints. Damn, Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints and Ethan Page. Maybe Randy Orton need to pick up them too and help elevate them. Get his own faction. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe somebody else can lead them too. Who would be a good person to lead Ethan Page and Ricky Saints? Even though they're enemies right now, they can team up for the better good, right? Randy Orton seemed like a top pick, but you don't want Randy Orton to be a heel. So if Cody Rhodes turn heel, maybe they can go up on the Cody Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I see. Hey, take my money. I definitely get tuned in. I get tuned in for real. So do a majority of AEW wrestlers wrestle the same? Yeah. Most of them wrestle the same. Dangerous. That all of them wrestle dangerous. Yeah, in that way, they all of them wrestle dangerous. It feels like 80% of the roster be using the same moves, making the matches feel repetitive. See, I don't watch AEW, so I can't say that. But I do catch highlights. I catch little highlights. And man, they be about to kill each other. Like, damn, slow down. They be about to kill each other in AEW. So, I mean, a lot of people using repetitive moves these days. Super kits. That shit, everybody got the super kit. Knee to the face. A lot of people got a knee to the face in their own styles. AEW definitely got a lot of high flying moves that, you know, everybody do a little different. Some do it like fast, some high glide and do it slow, and some do it medium, right? But yeah, they just wrestle dangerous to me. That's the only thing I see repetitive in AEW. They ain't safe. And yeah, that's it pretty much. Other than that, I take it for what I've seen of it. Just got to give me some stories that get me tuned in. pretty much. Yep. But yeah, man. That's what we doing. Yep. And Rambo going at it. Rich wrestlers have no chemistry or charisma in WWE right now. I know Karrion Kross definitely don't have no charisma. Jimmy Uso, he had it, then it started dwindling when he had to help his brother storyline out. So he took a downfall for his brother. So his charisma, I mean, his story don't have a charisma. Put it like that. But Jimmy Uso still got the hot shit going. When the music hit, crowd get hype. He cut promos, crowd get hype. They just fucked the storyline up. Who else ain't got no charisma going right now anyway? New Day ain't got no charisma right now. They shit done went down. War Raiders went down. Alpha Bays got more charisma than those teams. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even no top tag team. But Otis and Tozawa got more charisma than anybody on the roster that's tagging right now. Creed brothers went down. It's like Triple H that fucking people over. Zelina Vega don't got no charisma. Mi Chin, she fell off. No more charisma. I say Raquel Rodriguez, no charisma. She just good under somebody. Getting better though, but yeah, leave that right there. Yeah, so pretty much right now, just off the top of my head right now, I don't want to think too hard on it. You know what I'm saying? What I do is I turn that to a video. How about that? We just turn that to a video, and I'll go down the roster. I'll go down the whole roster, and we'll put levels on that shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. I put that down. Yeah. We'll make a video out of that, bro. Say, who do you see holding the top titles next year? Seth Rollins definitely a hold the title. Let's see. Sami Zayn will hold the title. Cody Rhodes will hold the title. Randy Orton will hold the title one more. He gonna get that 15. Stephanie Bakir will hold the title next year. Julia about to hold one this year, probably until next year. I would say Natalya and Maxine may get the titles. They may win it and lose it back if they stay a tag team that long. If they stay a tag team up to next year, they'll win the women's tag team titles and lose it back to whoever they won it from. Mello will hold some gold next year. Aleister Black will hold some gold next year. And it may be him and Carmelo may be feuding back and forth for the United States Championship. Because by then, you'll want to move Jacob to the world heavyweight picture. Trying to think of some people on Raw real quick. Real fast. I say I be having to look at that chart, man. I will have to look at that chart. But we can turn that to a video too. That way I can think about it and tell you my reasons why. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I can't just do it off the top of my head. Right at the point right now. I have to sit down and think about it. Should Drew McIntyre being one of the one to retire, baby? Hell yeah, I said that shit, bro. I don't think nobody else should do it. Should nobody else do it? I would think Drew should take the title off of John Cena. But let's let Drew McIntyre retire John Cena. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that. He deserved it. That man deserved it. And I know he's out right now taking care of a slight injury, waiting for his story to be rolled out. This man deserved it. Then I had him stuck in the Damian Priest vortex, and he kept it interesting. Come on, man. A CM Punk feud without CM Punk being there, but this man kept that shit live for a whole year. Come on, man. Ain't nobody did what Drew McIntyre done did the last couple years. Yeah, he should retire John Cena ass and get that big ass uplift. Put that up under his name. Put that in the records. Yeah. Most definitely. I said that shit a couple months ago. Like when John Cena announced his retirement tour. I said, yeah, Drew McIntyre should be the one to do it. And take the title off of John Cena. Shit. But I know they want Cody to do it. So if Cody take it off of John Cena, Drew should be the one to take it off of Cody. God damn it. Which wrestlers have the most charisma? What's up, Tyler? Appreciate you coming through. My boy Tyler in the building, man. The most charisma? Shit. You know my boy Trick Williams on fire right now. He on fire. Otis out of everybody. Otis got more charisma than a lot of these motherfuckers, bro. So we can count Otis in. Cody Rhodes, pretty much Jey Uso, who I also said they overrated. But yeah, they got top-notch charisma. John Cena right now is on fire. Even though John Cena a heel, that damn show ain't acting like it, ain't it? They only boo him when he say something that they don't agree with. But if he say something that sound bad, but they agree with it, they gonna cheer. Randy Orton, he on fire. Who else? Sami Zayn on fire. CM Punk on fire. Who else? Street Profits. They got charisma, but it's like from different state to state, people be, they be iffy with the Street Profits. You know what I'm saying? Jade got charisma. She got top charisma right now. Stephanie Valkyrie. It's crazy how I'm saying they got charisma, but I was saying they, overrated too at the same time. But yeah, that's it. So wait, hold on. I need to tell you something about who is next member to join Seth Rollins and any thoughts on it. Tyler, next person to join Seth Rollins, Austin Theory. Slow burning. It's slow burning, but Austin Theory. Now, I heard that it should be Ethan Page. It should be Ricky Saints. But I think Ethan Page and Ricky Saints should follow somebody else. I think that should follow, like, if Cody turned heel, he need to pick up Ricky Saints, which him and Ricky Saints partners in real life anyway. So why not put Cody and Ricky Saints together? Why not? Why not add Ethan Page to Cody Rhodes and Ricky Saints? Why not? But yeah, I heard. But I think Austin Theory would be the next to join Seth Rollins if he adds somebody else. Hopefully, he don't be a fucking watchdog. Could Jacob Fatu be the YN of the century if he wins the top title? Shit. Jacob the YN of the century without winning the top title. You know what I mean? Shit. They land Jacob Fatu at more ghetto than the people from the ghetto, right? If you know what I'm saying. But yeah, Jacob Fatu already the YN of wrestling right now. Pretty much. So you think Ethan Page or Austin Theory? I'm thinking Austin Theory. It could be Ethan Page too. But I think Ethan Page need to be with Cody Rhodes and Ricky Saints if they start a fashion. If Cody go heel, they need to have that fashion. Most definitely that. But if Austin joins Seth Rollins, I just hope they don't put him in all black, have him to be a fucking henchman, a fucking guard, a watchdog. I hope they don't have that. I hope they don't. So, what's up with everybody in all black suits anyway? What's up with that? You got the Hervis, the secret Hervis, all black suits. They even wrestle in their damn suits, which I don't understand why. That's ridiculous. I know they be hot than a motherfucker. I know they be hot. Shit, Piper got the scripting off her goddamn shirt last week. Shit, I don't blame her. But what's up with that? Seth Rollins group, all black. Solo got JC standing in the back, all black. Like he a fucking bodyguard. What's up with all these damn bodyguards? Solo act like he was Nino Brown on that bitch. And he said he was doing his fingers on the table like that. Like that. I'ma need you to make up your mind and tell me those words that I like to hear. Oh man, that's crazy work. Should Drew retire both Cena and CM Punk? I think John Cena would be enough to for Drew to retire. CM Punk, CM Punk should put over one of the younger guys. Whenever he decides to retire, he should put over one of the younger guys, one of the upcoming guys. That's what CM Punk should do. Cause yeah, if Drew retires Cena, that'll be enough for him in his career. He need to put down two legends now. That'll be a little overkill for Drew. Then be a little overkill, and especially that he's in his prime. He's in his prime. It's no need for it. So CM Punk need to put over one of the younger talents. Ooh. Who should retire? AJ Styles. Dirty Don. Dirty Don. Dirty Don. Oh, but I think Dirty Don gonna retire his father. So Dirty Don may retire Rey Mysterio. So with AJ Styles, oh man, let me see. Woo! That's a good question. Scare me. That's a good question. I had to actually think on that. Maybe a Ricky Saints can retire him. Maybe a Carmelo Hayes. Yeah, Melo. If it had to be my choice, it'll be Carmelo Hayes. That's who I go with. And what the fuck? Any updates on Night of Champions being canceled? No updates. And I was thinking about this shit like, damn, Trump done got some shit started. Luckily, they wasn't already traveling, right? Or they'll probably be stuck in Saudi Arabia with no boy coming back just at the moment. So luckily, they were still in the United States when all this shit went down. I don't think they should go. I do think they should cancel it. I think they should cancel it. And that's old Prince over there in Saudi. Unless the Prince can make some goddamn moves and make some calls. But Saudi and Iran don't get along. So what can they do? They can't do nothing about it. We got to protect our wrestlers. That shit crazy, man. It's crazy that they got to cancel that show. Now, what they gonna do? They might have to have the show in the United States. What they gonna do about the people money? I don't know. Return it. They had to do it online anyway. Return it. But that's gonna suck for Saudi, because Saudi have made a major deal with WWE to show up for numerous of times. And here comes Trump pushing the goddamn button. You know what I'm saying? He pushed the goddamn button.
Push the button. Come on, push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
So y'all do what Trump did and push the goddamn like button. As you do, huh? Push the goddamn button. Yeah. Say underrated wrestlers on the roster. I thought we did underrated. Oh, no, we did overrated. Underrated. Melo right now is being underrated. Aleister Black. Who else? I can say Zelina, even though I did put her in no charisma category. She's still underrated. Candice LeRae. Chelsea Green. B-Fab. Who else? It's some more people. Shit, Ren Sinclair. In NXT, Ren Sinclair being overlooked. She's underrated. Piper Niven, Isla, the offense say Isla Dunn, Alba Fire. Yeah. Who else? Ron Killings. Ron Killings. Who else? Theo Hill. Let's see. Who in the men department? Tazawa. What's your boy name? Berto from Las Garza. Ivar. Yeah. That was just a few names off the top of my head that's being they underrated. But you know, they gotta play their role. They got to go along with the story. They got to go along with that long storyline. Long storytelling from Triple S. Do you think Damian Priest is a wannabe? Damian Priest is a spin-off Undertaker. So Damian Priest is like a modern day Undertaker. That's what I think about him. I wouldn't consider him a YN. So nah. Not Damian Priest. Even though he's street trash, I mean street king, even though he's the street king, he pretty much represent as a OG. I recommend him to be like an OG, not instead of a YN. So, but more like a spin-off Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? That's Damian Priest. That's his spot. And yeah, he out there though. He out there. I mean, that's another person got charisma, and he underrated too. Say which women wrestlers holding titles would you smash? Russ said holding title smash from best to worst. Oh shit. I don't know, bro. Shit, who holding titles? Who holding the title? Becky holding the title. Zelina holding the title. Liv and Raquel with a Roxanne on the side. And if you want to go to NXT, damn, who holding the title? JC Jane. That's my baby. See the rock star. Motherfucking JC Jane. God damn it, that bitch. Who on the women's North America? Soul Ruka. Soul Ruka would definitely be at the bottom. Let's see. God damn it, boy. You putting the smash on there, boy. You know we going unhinged tonight. Hold up. We going unhinged tonight. Did Rambo just give us some of that cocaine? Did Rambo bring that cocaine in the building? I think Rambo brought some of that cocaine in the building, y'all.
Did they give us that cocaine? Did they give us that cocaine? Cocaine. Cocaine. Woo. Oh man, that was some good shit right there.
Rambo just brought some of that cocaine in the building. So I'm gonna put Liv at the top, JC Jane, Soul Ruka at the bottom. After that, we go with Roxanne for third. Then we go to Raquel for fourth. Nah, we go with Zelina for fourth. Then we go with Raquel for 5th. Then we go for Becky for 6th, which leaves Sol Ruka at the bottom. Yeah. I think I got it. I think I got all of them. I think I named all the women champions. Yeah. That we'll go with that. We'll go with that list. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot Tiffany Stratton holding the title too. Shit, I forgot all about her muck ass. I had to throw her in there too then, huh? I throw her like right above Raquel. But do I think she a bop? I just think she's sassy. You know what I'm saying? She's sassy as fuck. That's what I think about Tiffany Stratton. But other than that, she a very good wrestler. Her sassy attitude matches up with her promos, and I don't think that she'll change that either. They shouldn't change. Like when they try to turn her face and make her speak up for the fans and shit like that, that don't match Tiffany Stratton. She got to be sassy. She got to have the attitude. She got to be overconfident. But as a bop, nah, I don't think Tiffany no bop. Just think she just tippy. Titty time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I think about Tiffany. But I don't think she a bop though. Nah, I don't think she a bop. Nah. Who should win the men's and women's Royal Rumble 2026? I do got Sami Zayn going to WrestleMania. That's my prediction. I think Sami Zayn gonna win the Royal Rumble next year. I think it'll do him more better to win the Royal Rumble rather than the Elimination Chamber. So he can get that big ass pop. Fans go wild. He celebrate. So I think Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble on the men's side. That's for the women. Woo! I want to say Bianca. I want to say Bianca gonna win it. But I can see Stephanie Bakir winning the Royal Rumble. I can see they pushing her to the top. Or a Jade Cargill. Between those three. It's guaranteed to be between those three. Guaranteed. Stephanie Bakir, Jade Cargill, or Bianca. Pretty much. I can see that. Yep. All right. Shit. Told y'all Rumble brought that cocaine in that bitch. Boy, we up. Huh? We up. Let's see. Which wrestler should get dropped from the main event positions? Ooh, shit. Really, I think they all should stay in the main event position, right? Only to elevate some of the mid quarters. We got to start, like Damian Priest got to start putting some of these motherfuckers to sleep. You feel me? Who else? Jacob Fatu. He got to start laying some of these main eventers down. If you want Solo to elevate, if they want Solo to elevate, he got to start putting some of these main eventers down. What about on Raw? Let's see on Raw. LA Knight. He got to start putting some of these main eventers down. Brian Breaker, Bronson Reed. They got to start putting some of these main eventers down. So main eventers need to keep their position, but help elevate the other talent. That's it. That's all they got to do. And we in there. We in there for sure in there, right? Woo. Yeah, man. Shit, I've been going 2 hours. 2 hours, man. We about to wrap this thing up, Rambo. We about to wrap this thing up, man. I definitely appreciate you participating in the chat. But we definitely got to get up out of here. Which wrestlers have the worst move arsenal? Right now, the Oscar bomb. The Oscar bomb. She don't need to call it that. She need to call it throwing that ass. Cause that's definitely what she be doing. She throw that ass at full speed. She fucking throw that bit faster than Brian Breaker run the ropes. And it's like that's how she created her move. Like Brian Breaker do the spear fast. That's how Oscar created her move. Just throw that ass real fast. Elevated Naomi ass to the face move. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that move. Definitely don't like that. Shit. The rose plant. I don't like the way that move look. Too far. It just look crazy the way she do it. Twisted Bliss. I don't like that. For a win, not for a win. I guess that's pretty much it. Everything else should be okay. The moonsault from Tiffany Stratton, the prettiest moonsault, weak as fuck. The little women doing their finish move on big women, I don't like that. They need to change their move. They need to change their finish move when it comes to a bigger person. But other than that, everything else should be pretty straight. The best, shit, Black Mass. I'm really doing finish moves instead of move arsenals. So I'm really doing finish moves. Black Mass. Montez Ford frog splash, because he be getting way up there in the air. He get higher than Dirty Dom, dude. Montez Ford got the RVD frog splash. RKO. I always love the RKO. I love the Sister Abigail DDT. That's good. I like the pop Roxy when it's on somebody on her size. She does it good. Zelina Vega don't do it too well, but she make it work. Backstabber. I love the backstabber. I just like when they do it right. I hate when they do it fucked up, but I like when they do it right. Brian Breaker spear. Tsunami death. I love the tsunami death. Oh, kill him. Kill him, Brunson. Kill him. Let's see. That about the best though. That about the best. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else too hot. Gunther Powerbomb. I like Gunther Powerbomb. Yeah. And Kevin Owens, I like everything about Kevin Owens. He just ain't here. So shouts out to Kevin Owens. Wish him well. The Oblivion, I like that too. I like the Oblivion, and I like the Riptide. Yeah, and I like when Nikki Bella do that dance for me, cause she do it for me. Yeah, she do it for me, not y'all. She don't do the dance for y'all. She do the dance for me. She be like, yeah, I know main event Fro watching. Let me put a little more hip thrust to it. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah. Woo. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Rambo. Damn, you had boy, you told you, boy, you hit me with that cocaine, boy. We got off an hour ago. Yeah. You been in that bitch an extra hour. I appreciate that. I appreciate the question, but you're gonna have to come back with the questions when my co-host here. My co-host can go more into dialogue. You know what I'm saying? He go way more into dialogues than I do. I'm gonna hit you with the gone. My co-host gonna break that shit down to the molecules. You know what I'm saying? He gonna break that shit down. So shouts out to my co-host Wiley. But I figure he probably be asleep. I ain't want to bother him tonight. He be a very busy guy. So I ain't even know if I was going live either. So I didn't want him to have the thought I might go live, I might not go live. So I just made my decision at the last minute. That's why I'm on so late. But yeah, pretty much. We're gonna end that thing right there, man. We're gonna end it right there. So hey, Rambo, I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you hitting me with the cocaine. Tyler, appreciate you coming through, bro. You know, y'all know Tyler, he's on IG. And sometimes he goes live on IG. Sometimes he come on the panel and he talk his shit. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Tyler. But yeah, man, we about to get up out that thing, man. I'm gonna hit y'all with the new intro, and it's gonna fade into the outro. And that's gonna be it for tonight. We'll be back next Sunday for the weekly wrestling conversations. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. I be the main event. Hold on. He dropped the he dropped some more coke on the table. Okay. No, he didn't. Have a good day. Take a hit from the backwood in my arm. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. I be the main event, and I'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace. Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Pro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube.
No one is safe. No one can hide.
Make sure you hit that like button.
Who the fuck he talking to?
Subscribe to the channel if you new.
Who he telling me who I am? I know who I am. But see, everybody got somebody that's trying to tell them who the fuck they are. I know who I am.
I be your host, Main Event Pro.
I'm driving now.
If y'all keep whatting me, I'm gonna smash all of y'all like I would smash Steve Austin.
Bitch, you heard me.
I said, how's he truly gonna feel? You deaf or something? They're deaf.
Handle to my talent. You all sound like a bunch of ducks. What? Shut up while I'm talking.
You're a failure, say what? My point exactly. Really? We're gonna play this game again. Alexa Bliss is the best, say what? Exactly. Which is
Probably the most pain that you've ever felt in your life. I'll tell you what, why don't you say what if you like to sleep with your own sister?
Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you new. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube.
And this is what a last real champion looks like.
He was a normal man who heard voices in his head. He was a normal man who ran from his demons. He was a normal man that couldn't escape the darkness till one day he was left to die. He then would rise again. He then would embrace the voices. He slayed his demons and he conquered the darkness. Shh.